Good day, backgammon fans. This is a recording of a match that I played in Las Vegas at the Las Vegas Open against Akiko. My very first time playing a two-time world champion, so it was a very exciting match for me. We are playing a single point match, a DMP. So we are playing on a board that was lent to me for the game by Ernesto, who played a few times in Vegas. Very nice guy. And here we go. So Akiko got off to a good start with a 6-5. I got an even better reply with a double five, being able to hit her there. And she sadly had to dance. So then I am off in a really good place. So, building things down. She dances again, so super unlucky. I roll a 4-3 and make my first blunder of the match. I ought to anchor up here, and instead I bring two down, thinking that I'm in blitzing mode. So she rolls 3-1 once more, still dancing. I roll 3-1, which is slightly better for me, make my 5 point. And she finally comes in with the 4 and has a kind of unfortunate one to play. So if I had anchored up there, she would have almost no one. So it's a little bit of a struggle to find something that works here. So eventually it slots the bar point, it looks like. Yes. So then what can I roll that will be good? How about double 3? That is a pretty solid roll. What to do with it, though? Well, certainly I'm going to hit outside. And then the question is, do I also hit inside? And the answer is yes, because she has no board. And so what's the risk, really? She rolls 1-3 one more time. Probably getting pretty sick of that roll at this point. 6-2 can't cover, but it can make the 2 points. So that's very solid as well. 4-2 is right back in. But I am definitely super favorite at this point, rolling very well. 6-5, it's a little hard to read the dice, and apologize for my camera work, but it's actually 6-4. So there we go. Came around, 2-2, still can't get in, and now I roll a invisible, but it's a 3-2, and so I'm able to hit once more. So getting close to a closeout here, and that is a 4-4. That'll do it. So that back checker is still a little bit stuck at the moment, but not for very long. So now we just are in a little bit of a waiting game. My priority is to just bring that back checker around and leave myself with a structure that allows me to bear in without ever leaving a shot, so that I can just roll this forward to a victory with just that one blunder and never have to think hard again. So here I'm going with 6-5, and so yeah, I'm trying to just get everything into the board. 6-1, so that gets one in and one off, and I'm in great shape. 5 something. Oh, it must be a 6-5 again. So suddenly she's able to roll 6-4. Now I'm a little awkward. I've got an odd number on the outside and immediately roll 6-5. So I'm perfectly fine for one more roll. 4-2 still dances, which she really wants. I'm still awkward. And 6-5 this time is less good. So now I have got a shot, and she hits it, of course. So, can't really complain about my luck there. I've just had it super easy so far. Now this rest of this game turns into a masterclass on containment, because I on the bar, I come in immediately. So, just try to get that checker around. So what to do now? 3-2, well, that hits. But it's not right. Okay, so that's looking at the non-hitting play here, which makes sense, because I don't, there's very little that I'm able to actually do. I'm either going to pop out and hopefully get hit or whatever. Okay, so now 1-1 is a good roll. Hits me, of course, and then the question is make the 5 or make the 4. If you make the 4, you can. If you make the 4, you can still make the bar point, and so that is what she does. So that's pretty good. Now she's got a 2-point board versus my 3-point board. I come in with a 5-2, so now I've cracked a little bit more. Gives her an extra target to aim for. So this would be a good time for hitting loose if she can get a roll that would let her do so, but 6-4 does not let her do so. So again, question is, all right, what can you do that sets you up to contain that checker that I've got back there? So 4 down, I don't fully understand. I guess it's the risk of getting hit is very, very low. If I roll a 4, am I happy about it? Not really. As I said, I've got that blot on my home board, so I don't really want to hit that checker. So I'm trying to roll something that doesn't hit, and instead I roll a 3-4, and so I run without hitting. Beautiful. So 1-1 slams me, of course, and should make the 5-point. So now it's starting to look like, in fact, I can be contained. So, in fact, with the 5-4, I dance. So now her goal is to not necessarily make her board, but to make a prime in front of her board so that she can contain me. So with this is a 6-4, and so was thinking it was a 3 there apparently for a second because she was looking at potentially covering that blot on her outer point, but instead goes for making another inner point, which, obviously has got to be good. I dance again. Double 6s is a big number, so the covering the bar point is really solid, of course. But then, now I would think you probably want to keep some of those checkers a little bit back so you've got some additional ammo, but it's a trade-off between can you make the full prime, can you make the board. It does not seem to be thinking about making the ace point at all because that doesn't contain me. It's the point she'd rather make right now is her 8-point or her 2-point. Is trying to figure out how to move everything around in a way that doesn't put her too front loaded. And so I cooperatively dance again. 6-3 now. Still can't make a point that she wants to make, so it's a little bit of a struggle. So looking at those open points, so 6 in and then slotting the ace point so as to give a target, so if I come in with an ace, that would allow her to go after that second checker on my 3-point. Seems a little risky, but not really, because I've got no board left. So, that's really ingenious. So I come in with a 2-5, which is great for me. So I miss her blot, and now she's got a 3-1, and this is one of those moves that just blew me away, because so I would not have thought about doing the triple, the triple tiger, hit me loose with the checker off of her 3-point, and then try to contain me from there. But boy, is that going to get that extra checker. Except now I roll double 1s, which is just a beautiful roll. So okay, in obviously, lift obviously, and then the question is, how many extra checkers do I want to throw out there? So I have to hit another one. and now I'm struggling with do I hit the third one or do I lift? And because I didn't want to have her have three more checkers that were in the outfield, but it is a blunder. I should have hit that third checker. So she's in right away, of course, and in with both, which I think is the key of why hitting that third checker would have been good. Because if I had hit the third checker, then she would still have one on the bar unless she had rolled doubles or something, right? So now, because she's able to achieve full freedom again right away, and now I'm just stuck behind a five prime. So still not in bad shape. I've got to get out and around, but it's and but there's work to do, so I can't get out. 5-2 is a nice one, so she puts me on the bar again. No extra checker to pick up, but that's the best way to keep me from getting out and around is to keep me on the bar. So then the 3-1 closes it out, full prime. So now I'm in serious trouble. I figure I've now lost this game. So now she's just going to bring the rest of those checkers around while I dance or come in and just sort of like tear up my board a little bit more. Possibly, I'll have to like lift something off of that 2 point and give her another shot at a second checker. So in with a 1-4, can't do much, but hey, it's better than being on the bar. So now do you hit loose here or do you just continue bringing around? So, and she goes ahead and just continues bringing around. No rush on anything here. 1-6, so I have to lift. Now there's an extra target, so now would be probably the time to hit. She's not in a rush about it though. So it's looking at bringing one in and the other one around or in. So goes with around. Seems fine. 5-2, I don't get to lift that other checker. 5-4, she now hits loose and brings one in, so perfectly set to cover. If I roll a 1, then, going to give her a shot at that extra blot. 4-2, do you do the closeout or do you keep fishing for the extra checker? So this is the keep fishing for the extra checker play, just going to the 2-point. So which makes sense. It's her chances at this point are quite good, but they're much better if you get that extra checker. So I dance, of course, and she closes out the board, and once again, like I'm just sitting here sad, waiting for an opportunity. So if I'm able to get in fairly quickly, I still have pretty good chances from here, though. So I'm waiting for her to open up that 6-point, which happens quickly. It's the question here is it worth it to lift the second checker in order to like use that checker on the outside as your fishing expedition? And so she ultimately does go with playing with the 6-4, but it would have actually been right to just lift off of the 2-point. So this was, I think, her biggest or possibly only mistake of the game. Was the lifting the second checker feels a little funny. But like I said, now if you lift the second checker and then I roll a 6, great, I'm in. But you get the shot at my blot on the 2-point. So lifting just means that if I roll a 6, now suddenly I am back in it, and that would be a huge swing. Because right now she's like a 60% plus favorite to win the game, but if I roll a 6, suddenly I'm like a 60% favorite to win the game. So obviously a difficult decision. Went back and forth for a while and ultimately did go with lifting. Hope that I don't roll a 6, but I immediately roll a 6. So 6-3, and I'm out, and suddenly there is life, and it's a race. You know, if she rolls big, this is going to get very, very close. So pretty much equal number of checkers off at this point. I've lost count of how many I have off. It's 4-3, so now she's down to, what's that, 10 to go. Oh, double twos, beautiful. So now I've got everything just pretty much on the ace point, that one on the 4 point, as long as I don't roll a 2 or a 3. Well, okay, as long as that 3 comes along with a 6 or something, then I'm in great shape. Okay, so now it's a 3 roll kind of a position. So I'm on clear favorite, and double sixes, that closes it out. That finishes the whole game. So very good match, a lot of fun. Thanks for watching.